peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? It's not the first floor? It's like a suspicious spot. It's a tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree? Maybe the wall? No, I guess that counts as a tower too. The forest?
Here!
Yeah, I mean the first floor is actually higher. So that's not the first floor, since it's the same height as the... It's higher actually than the trees. So it's actually like way above, right?
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Exactly.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Oh no. What doesn't make sense in this picture? It's a tower. There's only one tower, that's not it.
Here!
Oh?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Yeah, it
House
should
and
have been a
Strawberry
second
should lead to
tower,
the
right?
tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
String froze again. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my internet today. I'm sorry. Sorry!
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
So rude.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other.
Oh, I totally missed what was wrong with the photo now thanks to the stream cutting out. It was like there was no building behind the tower. If the buildings were like we imagined them to be, you would see the Grape House on the other side of the tower. And on one side it would be Strawberry House, on the other side would be Grape House. But on the photo there was only the tower and no building after it. So it doesn't make sense that it would be what we imagined initially. The other clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why there? Hello, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
So it seems like Strawberry House is actually above the Grape House, and Nagito came to the Grape House by using the trap door inside the octagon room.
I'm asking you just to be safe.
That might
At
be
the
it.
time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind Funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive. Alright. It's pretty simple. Strawberry House is above the Grape House. Wait, what? Okay, it's Y. Or triangle, I guess. I was like, what was the button to jump again? Not bad, not bad. Ah, wait, that appeared in front of me. That's not fair. Oh my. That's not fair. I guess I should stop running, maybe? Question 1. Do the Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes, they both exist. Mika, what controller do you use? I'm curious. I use a DualShock 3. It works pretty well. I'm using it with the Bluetooth, actually. Oh my god, sorry. I was looking at my controller for a second. I'm using it with the Bluetooth, so wireless. So it's pretty decent. Be careful with that. There we go. Good choice. Yeah, I like the DualShock 3. It's a very good controller. I do prefer it over the 360 controller, though the Xbox One controller is pretty good. Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. The Xbox One controller is pretty okay too, but I kind of just like the PlayStation controller, to be honest. So yeah, it works pretty okay on the computer, no problems at all. Well, except I was having issues charging it, but I bought a charger for the controllers. How are the Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. Yeah, I had to buy like a separate charger to be able to charge the controllers, because they weren't charging anymore on the computer for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the reason was, but so yeah, the two houses, they are actually one on top of the other.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
I recommend the DualShock 4 at some point, but they're
In the
pretty
picture Nagito
pricey.
took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
Yeah, I've used the DualShock 4 before.
There was only one
Seems good.
possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
But I actually bought these controllers, I think, before the PlayStation 4 release. Actually, no, it was already released. But yeah, it's just like a price difference. It was much more worth it for me to just buy the DualShock 3.
Same building.
I mean, if I was
different
just gonna use it on the
floors?
computer, they kind of work the same way, right? It's not like the DualShock 4 would have anything like extra.
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one six-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On top of the Grape House. The floors above.
I see.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Kuma'd?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
I will say, one thing that can get annoying about Danganronpa 2 is that they actually, like, once we make any discovery, it's like the game just spends 10 minutes circling around the discovery, just being like, oh yeah, he was really like that, right? It was really like that. Wow, it was really like that. Yeah, it was definitely like that. Look, here's a picture showing how it really was. Yeah, that does make sense. It's really like that. Like, they just don't stop. Like, I understand. The houses were vertical. One was on top of the other. We don't need to be on this dialogue for like 10 minutes.
That's right! Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same building!
I mean, I guess it's useful if you're not paying that much attention to the game, I guess, but...
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers?
Okay,
Are
we
they
moved on.
arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
I think it was in response to Danganronpa 1
Just like
trials
Strawberry
being
House
over
was
a
on
bit
top of
too
Grape.
fast. Oh, I see.
Strawberry Tower was
Interesting.
also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Alright, make your argument. Monokuma file number 4, goodnight butter, tipped over pillar, broken doorknob, strange feeling in tower. It's probably gonna be either the broken doorknob or the strange feeling, I would assume.
I'm gonna solve this.
But I should look over Monokuma file number 4. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in the Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. Head was severely damaged, beyond repair, shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, those limbs were actually designed to be detachable. Seems to be separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Okay, so that's probably not it. It's probably gonna be the strange feeling in the tower or the broken doorknob.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
Strange feeling in tower.
One of the bodies
Let's
in
try
one of the
this.
towers was actually a dummy.
You mean
No.
a fake body?
It's probably gonna be the
Nekomaru
doorknob.
died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I like the Sonia likes Gundam, but Kazuichi likes Sonia. I was gonna say, I forgot the word. God damn it! It was on the tip of my tongue. You know, the dynamic. Yes, dynamic. That's a word. I like the dynamic between the three. A dummy of Nekomaru's body exists. So does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? Seems like that even possible. Probably
I'm gonna
not.
solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
So let's try the broken
was
doorknob
actually
first.
a dummy!
Okay, that's not it.
Damn it!
Then,
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
strange feeling, Monokuma file number
Then hurry
4,
up,
wire,
dumbass.
goodnight button, tipped over pillar.
One of the bodies
Jane.
in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Probably Monokuma file number 4, right? No. Oof.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
The tipped over pillar, maybe?
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Mechanical
It should be
body.
possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair.
So which one was it?
Shut up. Just pick one of them.
Not sure.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
I tried the tipped over pillar.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh no, I changed the bullets. Ah!
You mean a fake?
That was
Nekomaru
an
died.
accident.
It should be possible.
You're magnificent!
No fair.
So which one?
Shut up. Just pick one of
Alright,
them.
alright. Don't worry about that. We have enough time.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
solve this.
Then hurry up,
One of the bodies in one of the
Okay,
was actually
let's
a
go.
dummy.
No, it's not it.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a.
Wire, goodnight button, tipped over pillar, chain, broken doorknob. Maybe it was the goodnight button? Maybe that's what it makes it not a dummy? But I mean, they could
Hurry
just
up,
imitate
dumbass.
the button though.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, it's not the goodnight button.
Damn it!
God damn it. What is it
I'm
then?
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Tipped over
Then
pillar.
hurry up,
Chain.
dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, the chain doesn't make much sense.
You mean a fake body?
broken doorknob, strange feeling in
Nekomaru died with a
tower.
mechanical body. It should be possible to
Monokuma
construct a dummy
file
from
number
spare
4.
parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Wire, goodnight button,
No fair.
tipped
You
over
totally
pillar,
stole my spotlight.
chain. And the wire? Oh yes, the chain. So the chain is the one that was locking the door. For whatever reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Chain was wrapped around the handles. Is the chain gonna contradict dummy? That doesn't make much sense to me though. I guess it's something I have to try. Because what else would contradict it? The strange feeling in tower? Regardless of whether you enter, the placement of Nekomaru's body, tipped over pillar, the oil stands, and even disassembled parts arranged looked exactly the same. It's not chain. Is it gonna be strange feeling in tower then? I assume so.
Shut up.
It's
Just
number
pick
7,
one of
right?
them.
Let's try this again then. But I'm pretty sure I tried this before,
I'm
so...
gonna solve this mystery in a.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
Oh
One
my
of the
god, I forgot to
bodies in one of the
save.
towers
That's a problem.
was actually a dummy.
Oh,
No,
we got
that's
it.
wrong.
There we go. I guess it was the most obvious choice from the start. I don't know why I went around the other
Nekomaru's
things
body wasn't a
without
dummy.
trying this.
That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Yeah, save reminder. I need to start saving. And now it's a problem because I already lost all of my HP, but... Alright, we're gonna try. Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Alright, we should save right here then. Let's do a separate save slot, just in case.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
Oh, don't be sad.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Like a lift? A device like that. Device that transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Okay, do we really have to do this though? Elevator. Alright. We know what it is. Let's just speed this up. Oh, we should definitely save the L. Only need one L though. The O is not very important until later. The T is not very important either. There we go. L. Le. Oh, we need a V. Oh, there we go. It's right there. It's called a lift. I'm totally out. I need an A. Oh, there we go. Elevator. Nice and easy.
I got it! You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this
An
elevator?
elevator.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious
Which
for
means
sure.
the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Probably just to throw us off, right?
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Yeah, they might just be like projections though. I don't know.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I
That's
remember
not
correctly, even the
projection.
doorknob was broken off.
It moves and rotates. Yeah, maybe that. That would explain it. Yeah. No,
There are
but
too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
if it rotates, it must rotate only the walls, not the floor, because the position of the body was the same.
When you see people
So-
and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
What?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Give me 1 second. There we go. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. Yeah, the body, the pillars, everything. The one thing these all have in common, they were all on the floor.
I see!
So the elevator
safe to
is
say
only
that
the
all
floor,
the items on
not
the
the
floor didn't
walls,
change?
maybe.
And?
And?
Like the walls were the same. It was just the floor was the
Why
lift.
did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because That elevator has something unique about it.
It's an elevator without walls. Only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Now here's the thing. We figured this
It
out.
was actually very effective. Because
But
of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
We're still nowhere near figuring out who the murderer is. Or how
I
the
don't
murder
get it.
happened.
But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like I said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? A chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
I know, right?
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect
The
reality?
elevator rotates, maybe. Rotates 180
Inside Grape
degrees.
House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. In fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry Tower, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Alright, let's see what we have. Akane's account, Fuyuhiko's account, contact elevator, Nagito's sudden appearance, broken doorknob, strange feeling. Okay, let's check Akane's and Fuyuhiko's account again to start with. So, Akane's account, she heard a rumbling noise around 5:30. Fuyuhiko's account, saw Nekomaru walking towards the first floor of the Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Saw Nekomaru walking towards the first floor at 5 a.m. It's probably not it. Contact elevator used to move between both houses, was broken, no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House site, so that the last person would have arrived at the Grape House. Nagito's sudden appearance. Nagito is supposed to be in Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. That might be it, what explains the contradiction here. It's just Nagito.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, so it's probably not Nagito's sudden appearance. What would it be though?
The two houses are connected.
Kazuichi's accounts. Let's check Kazuichi's accounts. Apparently the compass needle spun 180 degrees. That's it. Oh, Kazuichi's accounts number 5.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Are we gonna contradict
However,
vertically
at both
or
houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
probably this? No, it's gonna be on vertically. Okay, that's fine. We figured it out though, so we
The
should
two
be good.
houses are connected.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
There we go,
No,
there we
that's
go.
wrong.
Sonya and Gundam dynamic is great.
The elevator
Poor
wasn't just moving
Kazuichi.
vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180
Yeah.
degrees.
We knew that.
It was
Oh,
probably following
interesting.
the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Yeah, that does make sense.
An
It's an
elevator that
interesting
rotates while
elevator,
it
but
moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear.
okay.
So I was never human to begin with.
we figured out the structure of the fun house, but like we're like not anywhere closer to finding out the actual murder though.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
The actual murderer or anything.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the
Yeah,
important
exactly.
stuff.
The important stuff.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And
Funny
we
how
combine it with
Kazuichi's
the
account
pillar?
shoots through Gundam's woods. He's getting revenge.
Huh? You
He
still
should-
don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
He should just stop being so So weird, you know, if Sonia and Gundam like each other, just leave them be, you know? We also figured out Monokuma is a bear and was never a human. Very important information.
What is the octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my